cheap plastic ones that make bad noises. So let's just get into it. The first one I have is called Moonrise Kingdom. This movie is a masterpiece. Here, I'll show you better. I got it at Walmart for $19.97. So let me just read the back for you all. Set on an island off the coast of New England in the summer of 1965, Moonrise Kingdom tells the story of two 12-year-olds who fall in love, make a secret pact, and run away together into the wilderness. As various authorities try to hunt them down, a violent storm is brewing offshore, and the peaceful island community is turned upside down in every which way. So it sounds like really dramatic, but it's more comedic than anything, and it's very colorful. I really like this. I'd say it's kind of one of those movies where you just appreciate the art of it, not necessarily like the entertainment value, although it's really funny. It's got Bruce Willis in it, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Frances McDormand, Tilda Swinton, Jason Schwartzman, and Bob Balaban. Yeah. And then there's like all these kids and stuff. I really personally like this movie. That's all I have to say. I mean, also, we got the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. What more could we have? And then the Rolling Stones said it was hilarious and heartfelt. And it is. It's just a fun movie. I really liked it. And it was visually pleasing as well. So yeah, Moonrise Kingdom. I think this is on Netflix, or it used to be on Netflix. If you're curious in checking it out, I do really recommend. Up next, we have a personal favorite at one point in my life, because I do this thing where I watch a movie and then I realize I love this movie and I will watch it and watch it and watch it. Like, I just pick a movie and that's like my comfort movie, honestly, and this was my comfort movie when I was in like grade 8 and 9. So this is just Walt Disney Pictures Tinkerbell. I hope it's not like blinding you because the background kind of like shifts, but this movie was just like cute for me, and I really liked Tinkerbell. Not really liked Tinkerbell, I thought she was cool, but then when this movie came out, I don't know, I just watched it a million times. So let me read the back. From the magical storytellers of Disney, journey into the secret world of Pixie Hollow and hear Tinkerbell speak for the very first time as the astonishing story of Disney's most famous fairy is finally revealed in theater quality sound and a pristine picture on glorious Blu-ray disc. Have you ever wondered how nature gets its glow, who gives it light and color as the seasons come and go? Enter a land of adventure and mystery as Tinkerbell and her 4 best friends turn winter into spring, and with the power of faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust, learn the importance of being yourself. So yeah, it's just really cute, and all the fairies do stuff. And then it's got like America this is The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. Prince Caspian, Caspian. I don't know why. I think I might have just had a crush on the guy that plays Prince Caspian. What's even his name? I don't even know his name. But let's read the back. The magical world of C.S. Lewis's beloved fantasy comes to life again, and Prince Caspian, the second installment of the Chronicles of Narnia series, join Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. Oh, Edmund, Lucy, the mighty and majestic Aslan, friendly new Narnian creatures, and Prince Caspian as they lead the Narnians on a remarkable journey to restore peace and glory to their enchanted land. Continuing the adventure of the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe with more magic and a brand new hero, Prince Caspian is a triumph of imagination, courage, love, joy, and humor your whole family will want to watch again and again. Yeah, I don't know why. I watched this movie a bunch of times. I liked the first one, but this one, like, just oddly comforted me. I haven't watched it in a few years, probably like 5 or 6, but when I was probably 12 or 13, whenever this one came out, let me see, 2008. Yeah, I was like 11. I watched this a bunch of times. Yep. I really liked it. I don't know. And I don't really know why. I couldn't tell you now. I just remember I just watched it like days in a row. I would just put this movie in and watch it. Up next, we have a classic. Mean Girls. I really liked this too. Is this in here? Oh my god. Mean Girls isn't in its case. I'm so upset. Where is it? I was like, this sounds kind of light. Yeah, it sounds light. Okay, Mean Girls is gone missing, but that's okay. So if you don't know what Mean Girls is, I don't even know how to explain it, but basically, Lindsay Lohan, we've got Tina Fey, Rachel McAdams, why can't I think of her name? Amanda Seyfried, and I don't know this girl's name, like her real name, but anyways, Caddy, which is Lindsay Lohan, moves from Africa and becomes a mean girl, basically, and I really just like this movie because it's so funny. It's so funny, like, hilarious. I also really liked Mean Girls for the pure fact is that I didn't overly experience like high school that way. I mean, obviously it's traumatized, but yeah. Mean Girls is a good one, a classic in my opinion, if you're under the age of 30. I have a lot of animated movies here for me not really like watching them too often, but here we have a classic 2-in-1. We have Anastasia and Thumbelina. I don't like Thumbelina that much. It's fine. It's whatever. I watched it when I was little. But Anastasia is my favorite princess movie. I absolutely love it. I love Bartok. I love the whole deal. And if you don't know what Anastasia is about, it's basically just like the cartoon story of what happened to Anastasia and the Romanov family. And if you like the royal Romanovs, and then they all got, and she was the only one that survived, kind of deal. But I mean, like, there's a real story that she could be alive because they never found her body, but it's very, very likely that she was shot with the rest of her family. However, this is a fun story about the fact that she's alive, and then she like eventually meets up with her grandma, and like Rasputin is in it, and he's all evil and stuff. And you know, it's like Meg Ryan and John Cusack. Like, it's great. Anastasia is probably one of my absolute favorite movies ever. I'll just watch it and watch it and watch it as well. Up next, I have my absolute favorite Christmas movie of all time. You can't change my mind. I love this movie. I did talk about this in one of the very, very first videos I ever made on this hilariously funny comedy that balances heart and humor with a sharp comedic edge. The Family Stone is engaging, enticing, and first-rate. Corporate executive Meredith Morton, or Sarah Jessica Parker, is uptight and ultra-conservative. Her boyfriend Everett Stone, or Dermot Mulroney's family, surprise guest, 2 shocking romances, and several beers later, Meredith's icy exterior begins to thaw, and she may have just melted the hearts of the family stone. So, it's funny because the family stone is like a multi-meaning name, so it takes place at Christmas, but it's also just kind of like all the kids come home for Christmas, and then like drama ensues, basically. But Dermot Mulroney is my biggest celebrity crush. I love him. Very attractive in my opinion. I don't get it. He's like my George Clooney. Like, also idolize Diane Keaton. I love Diane Keaton. She is amazing, so good. But basically, Everett is coming home to get his grandma's engagement ring from his mom so he can propose. So it's for the family stone, but their last name is also Stone. And I really suggest this. We've got Claire Danes, we've got Diane Keaton, we've got Rachel McAdams, Dermot Mulroney, Craig Nelson, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Luke Wilson. Come on. And they're all related, almost. So yes, when Christmas rolls around, I don't know, run this on iTunes, because I don't think you can stream it anywhere. I haven't been able to find it, watch it. Okay, watch this movie. My favorite movie ever, hands down. It's all dysfunctional, and I love dysfunctional families, so favorite movie ever. Next up, we have The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Now when I did my book video, which I'm gonna make a part 2 because I have books everywhere, this was in it, and I really liked the book, and the movie is equally as delightful. Ezra Miller is just stunning. I mean, Emma Watson also stunning. Logan Lerman, stunning. The whole thing's stunning. It's really sad though. Like, if you don't know what it's about, trigger warning for mental illness, abuse, all those sorts of things. It's deep. It goes into some deep topics, but I really like it. Whenever I want to have a good cry, I just want to cry, I'll just watch this movie. And yeah, because I think it's so good. Like, the book and the movie are very equivalent, but that's just because Stephen Chbosky wrote the screenplay and directed it, I'm pretty sure. I know he wrote it. I think he did both. I think he, because he does do both. Like, he's just a writer and also, like, a director, so, it's kind of like he took his baby and just, like, nurtured it very well, in my opinion. So, if you haven't seen this or read the book, I suggest both. I think, like, even my copy of the book is, like, basically looks like this because I read the book just because I really liked Logan Lerman as a thing. And then it turns out that changed my life. It changed, like, the way that I look at mental illness and that sort of thing, because I think I was, like, 15, 16, so, you know, you're not really as advanced in your emotional intelligence, and this really helped me out, and I really like it, and I like the adaptation of the book into the movie, because sometimes it's just not it just doesn't flow, you know, but that one, so good. Up next, this is squished, and I'm kind of upset about it, so we have Grind. Grind. I doubt that many people have ever seen this movie. I don't know. I really liked this movie. I watch it every once in a while. It's really funny. It's about skateboarding. So let me read it to you. Let's see. The rubber meets the road, and the board meets the rail, and Grind, the high-energy comedy about 4 pals from Chicago, but everyday life on hold, and set out on a cross-country trip to become part of the world professional skateboarding. Up-and-comers Mike Vogel, playing the guys with their own idea about how to skate through life. Jennifer Morrison is the skate-wise girl who senses the guys are the real deal. Okay, so the back isn't great at explaining it, but basically, these 4 guys just go on the road and travel around to all of the skate meets of the pro skaters. I don't really know how to explain it without, like, giving too much away. They go on, and they're trying to get signed, and then they meet this girl, and these 2 some time for me. It's so funny. I wish I could explain it better because I don't think I'm doing a great job, but basically it's about skateboarding. And Tony Hawk is not in it, unfortunately. No mention of Tony Hawk either. So, yeah, good one. I really like this one too. So I think I'm gonna stop there. I have so much more to do. I could do like 500 of these videos, but I just grabbed those ones. I'm gonna do a Netflix one of more of like genuinely my favorite movies, because these are just, you know, the ones that I own on DVD, but I thought that the tapping might be good and I could just chat about those sorts of things, you know, multiple videos. I'm always